Good day, Peking Podcast Pete and certified high performance coach. This is Pete on the Porch, and I want to thank and test. The reason to tune in, I got a gift for you at the end, but I also want to thank Jim Fuhs, Mark Matthews, my granddaughter, Ellison Grace Bear, and others who are always pouring in and helping and supporting. You need it on your journey as an entrepreneur because there's no such thing as a solo entrepreneur. It's a team sport, and you got to build your team. I had some problems yesterday with my audio, and if you have bad audio, don't have a podcast. You don't have anything. Your video will be turned off immediately, and it was bad. And I called my friend Jim, told him my problem, and he gave me some solutions. It was crazy good. And it's even going to get better because he gave me a immediate change, immediate pivot, whatever. And then he told me how I could really go forward with remote podcasting. Because there's a strategy that you have in your mind, and you better be adapting and having a strategy, but you got to have a team. And when you look at my team, I'm fortunate, blessed to have a thriving community because I've spent the better part of 3.5 years doing podcasts, building a thriving community, featuring guests on my podcast, learning from my guests, and being able to ask them when I need stuff. Sometimes I pay. Sometimes it's just a lunch, and it's different things. But you always got to make building your relationships a choice, an intentional. And if you're not doing it, you're going to wake up and you're not going to have a thriving community because the world is changing fast. AI is going to turn the world upside down. And to adapt and change, you have to have relationships. You have to have a thriving community. So here, my granddaughter, who's 11 years old, who's a entrepreneur, already starting at 9, she opened up a Spotify store, sold, made, and I remember when she first was on my podcast, the first batch that she made, which she was doing earrings and different items, unique items. The first time she made a batch, it all broke. Could she have quit? Yeah, but she didn't. She just kept going at it. And some of her friends, as she talked about it, they said, I can't believe you do that. And most won't because it's hard work. It takes persistence. It takes asking people for help. She would ask her mom, her dad, for different tips. And she would even ask her AI granddad, which Emily, her sister, who's 9, gave me that label. And I'll gladly accept that label because we want to lean into AI. We want to leverage it because if you're not innovative, if you're not recognizing the trends that are happening, digital, entrepreneurial, AI, mobile, personal development, which on our podcast, Growth Day is our sponsor. And if you're not looking at crypto and looking at the way that things are changing, these all are happening right now. You could be the blockbuster, which wondered what happened and are not around, or you could be Netflix and saw the future, leaned into it, and changed and adapted. So, with you in your business, if you're not leveraging AI, you're missing an opportunity. If you're not podcasting, it's the greatest thing. It's so much fun because you meet very interesting guests. You get a chance to share their story with the world. You get a chance to plant a digital seed, and you get a chance to learn because you are featuring them, and your own curiosity can result in the questions you ask. So, ask good questions, get better answers. And you can do it on podcasting. So, that's what my little test, as I called it. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. Elson, you're the best. And Mark Matthews, who's coached me for 6 months, gave me some very good advice. And you need to have feedback. You got to have feedback because if you don't know what you're doing. You don't know where you're, getting off course. So hire a coach, build a thriving community, build your team, lean into AI. And if you do, the future is bright. So let me see if I can figure this with my left hand. Oh man, this is crazy good. All right, I think I can. Yes, I can. There it is. So go to pk.me/connect. So connect with us. And here's the free gift. You can get a $300 value. It's my 12-session course on high performance habits mastery. 12 separate sessions. The 5 habits are clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence. And then the 7th one is psycho, physiology mastery, psychology mastery, persuasion mastery, purpose mastery, and productivity mastery. And then the last session is a mindset of high performance. Where do you go from here? It's a transition. It's a transformation that you have an opportunity to go through. Because if you're not learning and growing and not focused on the 5 high performance habits, your future won't be bright. And freedom, which we all want, whether it's time freedom, work freedom, personal freedom, my days are crazy good. Monday morning at 5:30 in the morning is my favorite time of the week. I used to not look forward to Mondays because I knew all the stuff I had to do. Didn't have a plan, didn't know what clarity was, didn't know any of those high performance habits. And that probably gave me a stroke. So thank goodness I slowed down and I had 49 days to think. Now I think more than most. I journal more than most. I plan more than most. And I implement more than most. And the future is bright. If you want a bright future, now I'm getting serious with you. Go get our course. It's at pk.me/connect and use the word gift. My gift to you. The gift of learning, the gift of a brighter future, the gift of freedom. And it's possible. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. This could be your first step. Lean into learning, lean into podcasting, lean into AI. Be a leaner. All right. Thank you so much. Be bold, make an impact, and have fun. Oops. Be bold, make an impact, and have fun.